Hi guys, this is Andrew with rockclass101.com. Today we're talking about the Matchless Spitfire. This is a all-tube amp that features two EL84s. It has a modified Celestion speaker, and it also includes reverb. Now it's a very simple amp that has only 4 knobs: volume, tone, master, and as we mentioned, reverb. This is my personal amp that I use for studio and gigging, and I'm going to discuss today a little bit about what I like about it and what I don't like after 3 years of ownership. Starting out with what I like is it is a very versatile amp, and what I tried to showcase in this demos is a couple different playing styles. So the first one that we heard was Josie by Steely Dan, and it's just an original solo that I wrote for the song, but I wanted you guys to hear the amp in a band setting as opposed to just by itself. I was running the Matchless through a couple pedals as well, which brings me to the first point of why I was drawn to this amp. I wanted something that could take pedals very well, and this one certainly does. Another thing I was looking for was an amp that had a lot of clean headroom. You know, I am not a distortion or super heavy, thick, overdrive kind of player. I just like to push the amp a little bit to where it almost breaks up. That's the kind of playing style that I want. And if you're looking for the next step, then the Lightning model may be something that would be more attractive to you. The other thing I was looking for was something that had reverb, and this amp comes equipped as an additional option with reverb. So if that's something that you want on a pedal or something you don't want at all, you can get this amp without it too. Now, a couple things that I dislike about the amp. Number one is it is quite a bit noisy in certain situations. Depending on the guitar that you use, it kind of affects it different too. One thing when you're playing is always to just try and keep the right hand on the string so that you don't hear the buzz. And it's kind of hard if you're playing something that's like an open string, because it's gonna buzz for that split second. That's pretty much the biggest gripe that I have with the amp. But one other positive is that it gets awesome tones at just slightly above bedroom volume level. And you can kind of shape the tones that you're after. And when you go to the gig and you play at a louder volume, you can pretty much expect the same sound, just amplified. So you can really dial the tone in the way you want without killing your ears. So in the second clip that we're going to listen to, it's going to be a chord melody from The Wizard of Oz, and it'll hopefully give you an idea of how the mid-range and the bass sound. This amp has been extremely reliable for the last 3 years, and I would definitely recommend it for a professional musician or somebody that just wants excellent tone. It is a bit pricey, but that's to be expected from the quality of the product that you're buying. The last clip that we're going to listen to is going to be rhythm playing, and it'll hopefully demonstrate the upper register and a bit more of the highs that this amp gives you.